Jericho.
He was?
He was.
There you go.
Look at you.
Well, I love Jericho. That's the problem.
How did he do, by the way?
He probably did okay. But I was told that he was told to never, ever come on the show again. Oh, well.
So probably the biggest news of the week, my friend, AEW star Jon Moxley enters alcohol treatment program. The AEW star has entered into an inpatient program to treat his alcoholism. CEO, general manager, and head of creative Tony Khan announced, Jon Moxley has allowed me to share with you that he's entering an inpatient alcohol treatment program. Jon is a beloved member of the AEW family, where we stand by him and Renee and all his family and friends as he shift focus on his recovery. Mm-hmm. Thoughts on that, Jenny?
Well, it's rough, you know. What I found more interesting was Mr. CM Punk coming out and discussing, L'chaim and all that other good stuff. Discussing that, it is good, isn't it?
That is good. Huh?
I like that.
That's really good.
Discussing that, you know, he doesn't want to hear anybody else's name chanted but Moxley's tonight, not his name, because he's in a foul mood. Which I thought was interesting.
Well, number one, give him kudos for realizing that he has a problem, right?
Okay. Absolutely.
I wonder, like, how long the problem has been going on. Did Renee can never realize that she knew that? Like, you know how you watch things and you expect things to happen, like people to like not be able to hide their secrets, their better halves or their second half. Yeah. She never let on that there was a problem.
You know what I'm wondering? Did this develop after he left Vince?
Interesting.
I mean, because, you know, he wanted to have his own schedule and he wanted to wrestle a certain way. He wanted to up his physicality and he wanted to get back to his roots, which if you ever saw John back in the day, like in the CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling time, he basically wanted to get back to being a complete maniac. I'm wondering if that returning to his old ways, philosophically, for some reason, he felt that he had to live as fast as he was wrestling in the ring, because he clearly upped the ante and hit the pedal to the metal with his pro wrestling inside the ring. Did it take a toll on his body? Did it make him want to drink to kill the pain? Did he suddenly, you know, replace whatever it was he was doing back in the old days with alcohol to get through the pain? I'm not sure. I know that he gained a lot of weight. I've said that
absolutely.
To you. If you look at...
He was like a stick before, right?
You look, well, to you he was. To me, he was just a guy in good shape back in the days of WWE. But I noticed that, especially in the last half year or so, he has gotten beefy. You know, wait a minute. I feel like I'm gaining weight right now. I wonder... maybe there is something
Mess
to this.
says, Monty, be careful. Stone Cold might sue me because, you know...
What?
Stealing his gimmick.
Oh, okay. That's the
Rob says he loves your rant. You're always spot on. Very nice of you to say.
Thank you. Well, what do you think it is? What do you think made him, you know?
Barry Robstein, law practice, says, please desist for dressing as my client. Thank you. What the?
Barefoot?
It's a lawyer, too, because it says it right here. Law practice.
He's got a trademark on bare feet.
Do you really think that's his client?
I could care less. I really don't give a flying rat's ass.
He's using everybody's money to hire a lawyer.
Wait a minute.
Barry.
Maybe he should contact the big fat whale's empty bank account and realize that he's not going to get paid.
This is true.
Case dismissed.
So anyway, final thoughts on Mr. Moxley?
I wanted to ask you, what do you think led him to drinking so much? Is it the fact that he realized his checks compared to Vince suck?
Wow, that's a good point.
I would drink more if I realized.
What did I do?
Yeah, if I realized I gave away half my salary.
Damn, I'm married to that bitch Renee Young.
I don't want that. You know what? Yeah, maybe. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I have no idea.
Man. You know what?
I'd like to say though publicly that you and I are like Christmas on, school on Christmas vacation. No class. We have no. I'm sorry, folks. I really apologize deeply. Can't you tell? Anyway, What do you think led John to, and I do hope he gets better. I mean, kind of, you can't take a joke, folks. I do hope he gets better. I mean, my Lord, what's going on with him? I actually like his
how about this?
look.
How about this? I really don't feel bad for Jon Moxley because I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because he's a millionaire that gets to go to inpatient treatment. How about the people that can't afford their drug and alcohol
They wouldn't
problems?
even let me in the front door last week. I was like, but I'm the Pharaoh when I heard slam.
Close that
I
door.
was like, what the frig?
By the way, Jason Kesserman says, do you like anybody in the Breeders' Cup this weekend?
In the Breeders' Cup. Wow. Wait a minute. You're the gambling man. What say you? Or have you... Wait, you have...
Ghost Rider says he's drinking Jägermeister. Well, there you go, Ghost.
Jägermeister. I like that
Cheers
stuff.
cheers to Ghostmeister.
Cheers to... Yes.
The Ghost Rider, I mean.
Ghost Rider? Wait a minute. The Ghost Rider?
The skeleton with the fire on his head.
Nice.
And a little drink to Barry Rothstein, law practice. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Anyway, I feel this. I feel that I'm glad that
Barry? Oi.
I'm glad that he realizes his issue. He has a young child. This is not a joke,
No,
right?
of course not.
Well, I mean, we just spoke about someone who murdered someone because they didn't realize that,
on.
maybe they're not above the law and maybe you shouldn't drink and drive, right?
Right.
There's enough people
Right.
driving straight that have issues,
Right.
much less than
Right.
drinking and driving.
Yeah, in all seriousness.
So kudos to Moxley for
I
sure.
I really hope he does get well. I mean, and I actually have enjoyed him in AEW. And dude, he's big, man. He's got.
Oh, by the way, 802 says his
so
rehab's a retreat.
Oh,
He's probably trying to get away from Tony Khan. Gotta get the fuck
that
away
what
from
that
this
is?
guy.
If this guy hugs me one more time, he's like, oh, John, come back!
Or how about the cool?
You make me feel all warm and fuzzy.
I got to deal with you at work all day, then I got to come home to Renee Young. Rehab.
Oh, this is rough. I like Renee Young. I don't know. Maybe. Wait a minute. How do we know he's not the problem at home?
Phil says he's picked the wrong week for stop sniffing glue.
Or taking amphetamines. Or, wow, that was great. There were so many different lines in that film. Go on. Stop sniffing.
Well, if it doesn't get worse,
through the window.
Former WWE diva exposes OnlyFans abuse. Sunny from the WWE reveals abuse from her co-star, Tammy Lynn Sitch.
Okay.
Released in a statement to her fans, she apologized for not being able to do much because she's in an abusive relationship. She referred to her co-star and further revealed that he left bruises on her body. I'm sorry, guys, but my co-star has become a complete a-hole. He's abusive AF. As
fuck.
thank you.
Yeah,
and has
welcome.
given some bruises. Forgive me, I can't do much right now. Sonny's only fan account has really been reaching heights once again, and it was evident the amount of content she teased on her social media. Thoughts on that, buddy?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get serious now. Don't you fucking touch her. What is that? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna even fucking make a joke about that. What the fuck is that? If this guy's hurting her, someone should hurt this guy.
Well, from what I understand, is she does porn on this thing, so I don't really know.
Now hold on a second. This guy doesn't know who he's dating or what her deal is?
No, they're doing it on OnlyFans, having sex on OnlyFans, or doing sexual positions,
Okay.
or something like that. I don't
All
know what's
right.
behind it.
Yeah, but that's not what she's talking about here. She's saying behind the scenes she's getting the shit kicked out of her.
By the way, PJ Chain says, shout out to ESO Creative, scooped up one of them, and I love New York shirts, and it's awesome. Gotten a few laughs out of people, and I already have quality is wonderful. They do, and that's a sponsor of the Monty and the Pharaoh.
Absolutely.
And again, go on to ESOcreative.com and get the limited edition Monty and the Pharaoh t-shirts.
That shirt's the best.
By the way, light, very light. Oh, I have yours at home.
I was going to say, you
It's
already know what it
very-
feels like?
it's
I don't know
very
what it
light
feels like.
and soft. It's beautiful.
Okay. You know what also is light?